So, what is earnest money and how much do you need? Well, let's talk about it. Earnest money is a gesture of good faith from the buyer to a seller in a real estate transaction. As a buyer, when you go under contract, meaning you have an accepted offer between both the buyer and the seller, it's the buyer's responsibility to put a little skin in the game. Now, this means you're putting down part of your down payment. This is called earnest money. So for example, let's say you're planning on putting $20,000 down on the purchase of your home, and you're buying a $500,000 home. What I would say is the standard of accepted earnest money is 1% of the purchase price. So there's no definition on this anywhere that says it's mandatory or it's required, but what we commonly see is a good earnest money deposit. So you put your $5,000 down as soon as you go under contract, and it's held at the title company, which is a middle party between both you, the buyer, and the seller. Now, if you go through with that transaction after all your home inspection, your appraisal, and you're just so happy, when you go to the closing table, you bring that remaining $15,000 of your down payment because you've already paid $5,000 of earnest money. Now, earnest money is fully refundable, meaning that if you go into the transaction and you don't feel good and you do a home inspection, it turns out that something's not right with the house. If you cancel within the home inspection period, typically this is about 10 days, you can cancel the transaction and get your earnest money back. It's fully refundable. Now, if you try and cancel your transaction at the end, outside of that inspection period, as a buyer, you can lose your earnest money. You can be strategic with the earnest money as well. For example, if you're trying to get really aggressive with your offer and you really want to impress the seller, increasing your earnest money to a higher amount that still fits within your budget and your down payment can really show a sign of a strength in buyer. It's just a friendly tip to get you a better deal and get your offer accepted. So, if you're ready to make your move, then now is the time and I will go to bat for you. Michele Robbins, 480-580-7700. I look forward to working with you soon.